Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Sean Brown from Mr. B Games, looking at Aviation Tycoon by Ted Cheatham. Good old Ted.
Good old Ted.
Yes.
Gathering game.
Yeah. I've not seen him in a while.
Yeah.
But he has something that you are doing.
Yes.
You must like it.
I dug this quite a bit. I'd seen it several years back, and at one point it was going to go to Z-Man Games, and then it went back to Ted, and Ted had mentioned it to me at the show, and I'm like, let's dust that one off a little bit. Maybe do a little bit of cleanup and see if it can still be relevant. I still enjoy it as much
That's
now
right.
as I did then.
Game designs don't necessarily die.
No.
They just are not published yet.
Sometimes don't make it through to a publisher for various reasons, right?
So what are we doing? Trying to make money?
Yeah, so at a core, I call this like a pickup and delivery, like almost like a train game with airlines. So the main core here is you see a bunch of cubes out. I'll probably change these into meeples. They're passengers. And so like this blue passenger here wants to ultimately get to Seattle.
Okay.
How you choose to get him there is up to you, and it's going to make money.
And we know
for
that
these
because he is
airlines.
blue.
He's blue, and he wants to make it to his home city that's blue.
That's right.
So the interesting twist on this is I don't own the blue airline, you don't own the red airline, somebody doesn't own the yellow.
Okay.
We all invest in all four of the airlines. And so as an airline makes money, so for example, if I were to say take a cube, a passenger from New York, and fly him over here to Seattle, since there's no airplanes on that route, it would only generate $1,000 of income. But we would put the money here, not into my personal bank or Eric's bank. It would go into the Blues personal bank.
Okay.
After 3 or 4 rounds, if we were playing a 2-player turn, there would be a dividend payout. And for any shares that I actually owned, in this airline, I would actually make money being paid from the bank. So I'm incentivized to use all the airlines and to buy stock in all of them. Or maybe I want to hoard a certain number. Maybe I want to buy 7 of the blue airlines and just take all of their money. Right. So it's lots of different possibilities for the way that you could do this.
Okay. Because you're going to be taking shares as an action as well, or a separate action?
Yep, so every turn you're going to draw a share, and you're going to play a share. You're going to have a hand of cards, but you're going to draw a card into your hand and then play a share.
Okay.
And then as long as it's down on the table, you'll be able to collect dividend for it.
Okay.
And once you get multiple shares, so say once the first person gets 2 shares of a company, they get a presidential share, which will break ties, and it'll also give them a bonus during payouts.
Okay.
And those can move around, almost like the longest road in Settlers of Catan,
Right.
which is kind of a cool mechanic. And then also every turn you get to take one airline marker, it could be from any of the 4 airlines, and you get to put it on any path. If I put it on a path like this, instead of that being a $1,000 trip to Seattle, it's now a $2,000 trip.
Okay.
And if I put 3 airplanes out there, you put the more airplanes.
Beneficial.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right. And then at the beginning of the turn, you have an event. So you're going to flip over a random event. This one would say Atlanta's closed due to bad weather, so we can't bring cubes in, and we can't take cubes out.
Right.
Or passengers.
That's right.
I should call them who they are, right? They're people. Cubes are people too.
You should say Boston right now.
It should say
Boston is closed.
That would be quite fortuitous.
Yes.
And then the other thing that's different about this is everybody has a special power. And so at the beginning of your turn, you're going to have this card in front of you, and my special power says that I can add an extra route marker every turn. So normally I get to place 1. On the turn I use this power, I get to place 2. Once we've all taken a turn with these, we pass them. So everybody will get to use everybody's power once, then all the powers go back to the box and you draw some new ones.
Okay.
So every game is going to be a little different depending on what powers come out. Some of them pay extra dividends, some of them don't, things like that.
And everyone gets a chance to do some.
Absolutely. And this will play 3 to 5 players, and it plays in just under an hour.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the quick overview here. Aviation Tycoon.